Today's show comes to you from Woodstock, New York, where I'm traveling. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to feature the plug in the wall there, but I do want to show you, I've got a new line of jewelry out. This is coming from my line, The Countess Goes Swimming. So if you ever want some custom jewelry, the site will be up in a few days. Anyway, I'm so happy to see you. And my name is Peri Lyons. I never believed in psychicness, but psychicness believed in me and came and got me. So here I am for you. I've been doing mediumship, tarot, clairvoyant, clairsentient, shamanic, and every other kind of reading and healing you can think of for the last 15 years out of New York City and also in Hollywood. Pretty fancy, huh? And so I am here waiting for you to call in with your most beautiful, deep, true, important questions. Or they could just be questions. But they don't have to pass all of those fabulous tests. So while I'm waiting for you to call, we're going to do the psychic weather for the week, which is where I pick 3 tarot cards. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. And each card is going to stand for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week, starting today. So let's see what the first one is. Oh, that's always a nice card. Woohoo! By the way, I've been making jewelry, so don't look at my nails because they are terrible. This card is really a wonderful card to start the week with. This guy is, he is in fact riding a horse that's wearing a green tablecloth, but that, like everything else in the tarot, is symbolic. The green tablecloth symbolizes healing. He's riding back from a successful battle, but the battle didn't have anything to do with bloodshed. The battle has to do with sort of a battle of the wits. And he's coming back from doing something successful in healing. You can see the bay leaf thingummy, wreath, that's the word, wreath, on his wand, symbolizes, this is, for you, this means that you have just had some sort of triumph that brought you, even if you don't know about it yet. So if you had a meeting or you had a presentation or a performance review, or you were just very clever, this means that all paid off and you're being eyed, even if you don't know it, with respect and admiration. And you're going to get a lot of good things out of whatever cleverness you perpetrated in the last few days. So, awesome. A lot of wands this week. This is the Queen of Wands. So this is a woman in your life, might even be you. If you're a woman and you're in your life, then you're a woman in your life. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Queen of Wands could be an aspect of yourself that you're bringing to the fore. It usually means a woman who's an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, a fire sign, but it could mean that you have qualities that these signs have, like forthrightness. What's the word I'm looking for? Exuberance. A tiny bit of positive pushiness. Proactiveness. That's the word. Yeah, proactiveness. Oh, hi, Cambria. And what a beautiful name in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm going to finish this and I'll be right with you. Thank you. Stand by and breathe in deeply and think of your question while I'm finishing this. Cool? Cool. Great name.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Yay. Okay. So the middle of the week, you're going to either be, this woman is going to be in your vicinity and helping you out in some way, or you're going to be activating this side of yourself. So this is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries woman. Like my friend Jennifer, who suggested I wear my newly made necklace on the show tonight. So see, it's a fire sign woman helping me out. It's already coming true. Or it's you activating this part of yourself in your own best interest. So yay, I love doing that. And what's the last card? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. This means the Judgment card doesn't mean actually that 1970s teen idol Leif Erikson, who this angel looks just like, but you're too young to get the reference. So Leif Garrett. Why do I always say Leif Erikson? Sorry. Teen idol, as opposed to the first person who actually discovered America. But moving right along. This card means that old issues are going to be brought up to be healed. So if you get triggered by something this week, before reacting, which is easy for me to say because, reacting is very easy to do in the moment. But if you get triggered by something, see if you can catch yourself, take a deep breath, and choose a different way of reacting. So if there's somebody who annoys you or triggers you or some issue that comes up for you, try doing that. It means that towards the end of the week, something is coming up to be healed. Let it be healed. Ta-da! Wasn't that fun? Okay. And now, Cambria, you have your own era named after you. That's so cool. What a beautiful name. Where'd that come from, Dawn?
I guess my parents decided at last minute.
It's awesome. I really love it. So I'd like to connect. Yeah, you're welcome. My pleasure. I like to connect to people through their birthdays. So can you tell me when your birthday is?
My birthday is March 26th.
I knew you were going to say March. Oh, you little Aries creature, you. Good week for you, according to the psychic weather forecast. Okay, March 26th. And what's your question, my angel?
So I had a dream recently. My great grandma, who passed away 9, almost 10 years ago now, she came to me, and I think I had this dream. I'm trying to get confirmation. She told me she didn't agree with what my grandmother, who's my dad's mother, and others were doing to me, just crossing boundaries and whatnot. And I'm trying to confirm if that's what she was saying in the dreams. I can't remember offhand.
I don't want to make anybody wrong here because I have to be very careful about that. But are you feeling that people are maybe crossing boundaries that they don't know about? Is that something you feel is happening?
Yes, they have crossed boundaries. They come to my door and banged on my door and then sat in the stairwell for 3 or 4 hours, basically stalking me.
Do they have you? It doesn't feel like recently you've been a danger to yourself or others. So that's a little weird. Just from normal person land where I know you live too. They apparently don't live there. So it might be time to. Wow, can you have your locks changed? Anyway,
they don't have a key.
Okay, good. It sounds like some gentle boundaries need to be set. Often when I love that it was your great grandmother, because I think as women, the women in our lineage have such power and for us. And I love that you're respecting that. And that dream does feel to me, I can affirm for you that does feel to me like a visit. And it sounds like she was being very affirming of you. I feel that she's a very strong person. She was your mom's mom? Mom's mom?
She's my grandmother's mom.
Okay.
My dad's
so your mom's
grandma.
Mom. Yeah. Oh, your dad's grandma. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I didn't feel your mom thing didn't feel right, so I'm glad you clarified that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yay. Now, what also feels right is that, yeah, it definitely feels like she is a guardian angel of yours. That makes sense, or a guide of some kind. And it sounds like you and she have a lot in common. You're both strong women. You're both have healthy self-care tendencies. And it sounds like don't try to meet nutty people on their own nutty level. What you can do is just very gently set some boundaries. And when people argue with you, just repeat. I call it the broken record technique. My sister taught this to me. You can she's a therapist, just repeat the same thing over and over again, which is your request. My request is that you observe normal visiting protocols. Maybe call me beforehand.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Am I right on the fact that she does not like how they're treating me?
Yes, you're right. Yes, everything my feeling is that was a visit, that she wants you to, yes, absolutely, yes. Yes, and more yes.
I've stepped back from them. I'm not talking to them, any of them. My mother even tried to do the same. Well, same thing, but in her car.
I don't want to get too much into telling you what to do. What I do want to tell you is that it feels like your great grandmother was visiting you and giving you some what feels to you very sound advice. Take that in a way that respects yourself and others. And that would be so. Yes, I'm going to affirm that that dream was, in fact, a true dream. And sounds like a visit to me. How does that feel? Yes, good?
That feels good. Thank you so much for everything.
My pleasure, Angel. Call back soon. Let me know what happened. Okay? I'm glad you called.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Take care, my love. Hey, guys. So, in the earlier part of the segment, I was saying that I didn't used to believe in psychicness, but psychicness believed in me. And I know that some of you really feel strongly that you'd like to have psychic powers. And I can say, just pay attention to your intuition. We all have a certain amount of intuition of psychicness. And what it's about really is observing and respecting your thoughts. And sometimes it's just those passing thoughts. Here's an example. When I was first getting the hang of this, before it became sort of my career, I was I was in a Dwayne Reed. Oh, hi. Oh, Georgia. Hi, Suzanne in Elberton, Georgia. I'll be right with you. I'm just going to finish this quick story. I was in a Dwayne Reed off Canal Street, New York City, and I was on my way to go see. I wonder if I've told this story before. If I have, stop me. Oh, you can't. Ha 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 ha. So briefly, I was in this drugstore and I was looking for hair dye. Not that I use hair dye. Only loose women do that. So, and I was, going, mahogany red. No, what do I want? And so a little voice, my intuition suddenly said, get some baby wipes. And I said, baby wipes out loud. And the security guard was like, miss, are you okay? And I said, I'm not going to get baby wipes. Security guard's like, I didn't actually tell you to. I'm like, I'm not talking to you. So I walked out without getting baby wipes. I walked right into the ice cream cone of a passing tourist. And since I was on my way for a job interview and had my makeup fully on and had to go straight there with vanilla tasty freeze, decorating my eyelashes, I should have gotten the baby wipes. So basically what I'm saying is if you hear a little voice giving you a little suggestion if you're on the way out the door and it says take an extra set of keys, listen to it and start listening for those little prompts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get more and more psychic. All good. All right, my darling. Hi, it's Suzanne, right?
It is, yes.
What a great name. I love that name. It's so elegant. I like any name for a woman in which you could both be president of the United States and a really sexy international spy with the same name. Dignified and hot. Right? Hi, baby. I'm so glad you called. True. So tell me your birthday. That's how I like to connect to people.
July 6th.
Oh, good day. We love cancers in this program. Okay. Yes. Oh, you got a lot going on. You're gonna have to pick one question. I'm like, whew, you have a lot going on in that beautiful head of yours and heart. So what would you like to know? What can I help you with specifically today?
Well, I think I was gonna go for more like general, but if I have a lot going on, I don't know if you can pin that down very well.
I don't know. I just like you. I like your vibe. So if we can do general, I'll even use, I never do this. I'll use the cards for you. Woo-woo. How's that?
Okay.
You do have a lot going on. You're very smart. Well, you know that. Oh, and speaking of intuition, it says you should start, do you meditate or do anything like that? It's probably hard for you to meditate because your mind is always
not as much as I should, but I do a little bit.
Okay, if you can fit like 15 minutes of meditation in a day, this is saying that you've got a lot to tell yourself right now. So if you can sit in a place and listen, wow, there's a lot of you're beginning a whole new life. It feels like a whole new world. Okay, sorry about that. You've got a big decision to make. You're going to make the right decision. What is this decision you're about to make? Because you are thinking of changing careers. I don't think you found your person yet. Am I right?
Did I what? I'm sorry.
Oh, let me talk into the microphone. Hello, testing. I think you're thinking about changing careers, or you're not. There's some career that you sort of really dream of, but you don't feel ready for or good enough. Actually, you're wrong in both counts.
Yeah.
You're ready for it and you're good enough. What is it? It's something creative. Talk to me.
Well, I want to own my own bakery, but I'm not very good at baking. Like I'm dabbling in recipes right now. So
You'll learn as you go. And you know what? I'm starting a jewelry line. I've never made jewelry before. So, you know, fig it. I'm sorry, I can't think of a better word to use than that I can use on air.
yeah.
I think you should start your own bakery. I had the same thought about 20 years ago, and I was going to call it 10 Cakes. And now there's a 10 Cakes bakery in Brooklyn that's supposed to be fabulous. But I think you should. I think a little bakery where you only have to make like 10 things a day. People can come in. The thing is that you're a connector. People collect around you, right? You know that's true.
Yeah.
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 So the bakery would be more for like people to come in and hang out and talk to you. And then eventually you learn as you go. But I think it would be a really nice gathering place for your neighborhood, because I don't think there are many like gathering places for people like you who are artistic and young and cool and hip and groovy and cute, all of those things. So that's one thing.
Well, there's no bakeries where I live, so
no, there aren't. No, and there should be. Just a really sweet little one. Sweet, you know what I mean. Okay, let's get to your love life. Tell me about your love life, or I'll tell you about your love life. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, here's what's going on.
Okay.
What you're feeling right now is that your luck is about to change for the better. This is a very simple card. Whenever I get this card, here's what this card means. Your luck kind of was not so good. And then suddenly what's coming up for you is boom, a big swell, like groundswell of good luck. I don't know why everybody tries to complicate this card. It's actually not that complicated. Your luck kind of sucked for a while. Suddenly it's going to be really good. And you're feeling that on some level, which is why you're feeling like, I just need to know something.
Okay.
Do you have kids? Do you have kids?
I do.
You're a little impatient about the whole kid thing right now. You're feeling like they hold you back because it feels like they're all at that stage where they just need you all the time times 10. Is that correct?
Well, they're older, but my oldest is pregnant. So, yes, I guess she needs me more than she did.
Okay, that's why. Okay, you know what? I was getting the Empress card upside down. Thank you for clarifying that. I guess my psychic thing. The Empress card upside down is a pregnancy that there's a little anxiety about. So maybe this wasn't the timing you had envisioned for her. But you're going to be a great kid, and the kid's going to be exactly like you. So you're going to have a really good time with this kid. You sound like you're about 23. I think that's what's throwing me.
How old I am? No, my daughter is 26.
I know, but
my
you sound like your
husband's daughter is 23.
You sound like you're really, really young, and I think that's what was slightly throwing me. No, you really do. You got a very youthful vibe. Yeah, all good. And right now you're going to make an unpopular decision, but it's the right one. People are going to. I'm not sure what this decision is, but people are going to be telling you like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Do it anyway. You're right. And the last thing is, I like your husband. Is he a fire sign? No, I don't think he is. But he's kind of, he feels like a Taurus to me. When's his birthday?
His birthday is April 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got April 30th. My bad. Oh, so he is an Aries. This is a Aries man card.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm second guessing myself all over the block today. Forgive me. I like him. You guys have a good vibe. You mesh well.
He does.
Yeah. He's what on my dad's side of the family we'd call a mensch, which is a Yiddish word meaning he's a real man. He's a guy. He's a stand-up guy. You did good. And you're a stand-up woman, so that all works out. I like him. He's about to get some sort of promotion at work. Does he do something related to, I don't know, cars or something?
Cars? He used to sell cars, but that was 20 years ago.
Sorry. I think I'm a little, normally I'm like fabulous, but today I'm sort of semi-fabulous, so bear with me. Well, whatever he does, he's about to get a promotion at it. So This is nice. That'll come in March. That'll actually come right around your birthday, I think. Which is, I'm sorry, right around his birthday, not yours.
His birthday?
So
okay.
Right before his birthday, he's going to get some sort of really favorable job review, and that's going to help him out a lot. And what else?
Okay.
And I think if your daughter's not married, she's going to get married pretty soon.
No, she is.
Somebody else is getting married soon then. Oh, who is this?
Okay.
Hold on.
My stepdaughter's not married, but she's been with her boyfriend since like junior high.
He's probably going to propose in the spring. I think that's going to be like a September or possibly next June wedding. That's what I was picking up on. I like you. You're cool. You should start that bakery. People will come. And you know what? You're a born baker. Don't worry about it. Anything, you're one of those people, you're like, I've got a friend like this. Anything she cooks, it just tastes good. She knows what she's doing. She's like throwing in light bulbs and steaks, iceberg lettuce, and probably not light bulbs. Okay. But anything she cooks, it's fabulous. And I think you're one of those people. So take a chance. You're good at this stuff. And you're a Cancer. You're born to bake. Born to be baking. Okay, maybe not that. What else? Ask me another question. I need to get back on track here.
No, you're good. So we're thinking about making some changes to the house. I don't know if I should spend the money to remodel because we may or may not move. So I don't know if I'm set on being here. If that makes sense.
I would remodel.
Like, I want to spend the money to fix up the house just to move because it's going to be a big, big change.
It is going to be a big, big change. I wouldn't remodel, like I wouldn't get the kitchen gold plated. I would replace, some of your appliances are really outdated. I'm saying this, I'm probably projecting because my appliances are really outdated and I'm going through the exact same dilemma. Exact. So I'm going to tell you what I tell me because I get this. I don't know. I'm sorry you don't live near New York. It'd be great to hang out with. I would not go for top of the line appliances, but I would replace one or two appliances and I'd do some cosmetic work because my feeling is you're going to do something that's going to raise the selling price of the house by 40 to 50 grand at least. So do a few cosmetic changes. And you guys are good at this stuff. I mean, a couple of licks of paint, a couple of faux moldings. It'll do the trick. But my feeling is if you put maybe 5 to 10 grand worth of remodeling in, you'll get like 50 to 70 tacked onto the price of the house if you want to sell.
Okay.
You might not want to sell for various reasons for another 2 years, but make yourself happy while you're in the house too. So just if you're going to live there for even another couple months, you specifically, you've got pretty high standards and very good taste. And you're not crazy about the way it looks. And you should be crazy about the place you live in. I'm not crazy like, but crazy like, I love this. I love living here because that's who you are. Pleasure is very healthy for you. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, more than most people. You really live in the moment a lot, which is very unusual, and congratulations. It's a lovely trait. And you've got a very artistic, I don't know why you really do. I don't know why I'm being so nice to you, but you deserve it. You've got a very good artistic eye too. So anything you really can for like 3 grand, you could make the kitchen, the living room, and that second upstairs room, not the office, not the bedroom, but whatever that other room is, look awesome for nothing. You can do that. That's something you can do. And your husband's pretty good at that stuff too. Unlike anybody I've ever dated. Sigh.
Yeah. He's more the outside person. He's a landscaper. So.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Okay. Awesome.
That's I'm glad you told me. To do.
Yeah, but he's good at the inside stuff too. You just have to sort of go there. Excuse me. I'm allergic to whatever. Excuse me. I think you just planted something I'm allergic to. Okay. Oh, I love that. And your daughter's baby's going to be the coolest. It's going to be a girl, right? Just say yes.
They haven't found out yet, but I'm thinking that it will be.
I have a
thinking it
bet
will
with
be
my
too.
husband because I already think it's going to be a girl. So we got to
It's
bet
gonna
on
be a
it. He
girl,
thinks it's going to be a boy.
and she's totally going to be a mini me for you. I'm so not kidding here. This child, you have no. This is your first grandchild. No, it isn't. Oh,
Yeah. My daughter had one before, but it was stillborn. So this is
I'm so sorry.
her first
I'm sorry.
living so far. If it goes through well,
It's going to go great. Tell her not to worry, and this is going to be. People are going to be stopping her in the street and just saying, "That child, oh, it's so beautiful. I can't even." They really are, and I'm so excited for what's coming up for you. You really are kind of starting a whole new world. Please don't let me sing again. I'm really excited about what's coming up for
we
you.
are. And
Yeah.
we made a lot of changes last year, so it's a lot to look forward to.
You did, and your karma's catching up with you too in the best way. People worry about like bad karma, but people don't talk enough about good karma, which is when people like you who do stuff, you do a lot of like kind deeds, you and your husband, that you don't talk about and people don't notice, but somebody notices. Somebody notices.
Yeah.
And that's one reason your luck is you guys have really tried to be good people. And I don't know why people don't talk about this more, but when you're a good person, it pays off. It's just a good idea for just practical reasons. And you guys in particular, you've just done a lot of nice stuff. I mean, if there's in day-to-day life, if there's a choice between being grumpy and being kind, you're always going to choose kind. You guys always go, I can tell you that both of you go that extra mile to be kind. You're going to hold the door, you're going to pay for the groceries and the person behind you, all of that. You do that. Yep. And the thing is, that catches up with you in the best possible way, and that's what's happening with you now. I think it's going to be a really lovely year for you. And the Wheel of Fortune card that says, like, it was a little tough. Suddenly, boom, you're going to notice things go really smoothly this year. It couldn't happen to a nicer girl. Really happy to say that.
I don't think I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. And tell me about the kid. My name is Peri, Peri. Last name Lyons, Lyons. Catch up with me on Facebook and let me know how you're doing, because I'm really excited about this little girl. I think she's going to be awesome, and I'm so excited for your daughter.
Yeah,
she deserves a beautiful, healthy, happy kid.
Thank you.
Okay, my dear. Thank you so much for being here, and come back, everybody. I'm Peri Lyons. I am a little late this week, but I should be off by next week. Anyway, I'm on Moonstruck TV, as you can see, 9 p.m. on Wednesdays, and on A1R Radio, simultaneous podcast. And I'm just here for you because I love you. That's all there is to it.